Oh. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you like it. In today's video, I want to share some encouragement with y'all. For those of us growing up in an age where social media is so prevalent, I think we can all agree that it can sometimes be mentally draining, especially with the constant opinions of others being projected onto us, and sometimes they aren't very kind, and that can be discouraging. Or even we can be pretty hard on ourselves, and I struggle with this one for sure. Sometimes we are our own worst critic. We get on social media and the comparison begins. Even without realizing it, we can be subtly swayed into discontent with ourselves or our situation. And that's not our purpose here. We were not created to compare ourselves to each other. Tika. For example, imagine an artist, a potter, and he sits down to make 2 clay pots, and he paints one blue and looks at his work and says, "Wow, this is really beautiful." Then he paints the other one red, looks at his work and says again, "Wow, this is really beautiful. I love these pots that I have made." Well, how crazy would it be if the pots looked at each other and started talking back to the potter saying, "Why am I not that color? I want to be that color. That color's better." I mean, that would be crazy because the potter that made them from scratch has already said that both of the pots are beautiful. It's the creator who defines its creation, not the other way around. This is what we do when we compare ourselves to each other. Someone who had a really good understanding of this topic was King David. He wrote to God in one of his poems, "For you formed my inward parts. You covered me in my mother's womb. I will praise you, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Marvelous are your works, and that my soul knows very well." I want to encourage you today with this. No matter what anyone says, you were created by a good God who loves you purely because you came from him. The potter in our story claims to love his artwork. No one would question why he loves his work, and if they did, his response would most likely be, "Well, because I made them." You are beautiful because of who you came from. I know we live in an age where most things people post to the public are of the highlights of their lives, the good and rarely the bad. This is most likely because of the fear of rejection from others. The good news about God and his love is that he loves you on your good days as much as he loves you on your bad days. The reason for this is because his love didn't start with you. It started with him and is based on his character, and not anything that you do, say, or feel. And this is wonderful news because, let's be honest, we mess up a lot. Like, a lot. And we see him show us his love for us in that while we were still sinners, Christ died for us. And we see the answer to the question of, why would he do this, when Jesus testified? Because God so loved the world that he gave his one and only Son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish, but have eternal life. And this is foundational for understanding our purpose, which is to be an object of God's love. So don't let culture or social media define your purpose or worth in this world. Let the one who created the world define it for you. Well, that's all I have for today's video. Thank y'all so much for watching. I really hope this video was encouraging for y'all, and please feel free to drop a comment if you would like to see more videos like this. I'll see y'all in my next video, and as always, don't forget to thank God for waking up this morning. Looking out cute like that. How did you get so cute? I have anything in my teeth?